Hello and welcome, my purple Power Rangers. How you doing today? It's SJB here, and today we've got a really interesting video for you guys. Now, before we even start, I've got to talk about something. There's two aspects to Bloons TD 6 that are the most important things to know about Bloons TD 6. First of all, you have to have more lives than 0. If you have more lives than 0, you win the game. Usually that involves, well, building all of your towers and making sure you have the right defense. But there's another really important aspect of the game that people don't talk about all that much. Money. The economy aspect of Bloons TD 6. Because there's ways to spend money, there's ways to make money, there's ways to save money, there's a lot of things going on with money. And if you have infinite money, it's basically an automatic win. Even if you just build random crap, you're gonna win. So, money is super important in Bloons TD 6. So today what I wanted to do is talk about money, talk about economy, and show you guys how much money we can make in Bloons TD 6 if you do it right. So before we actually get started in here, if you guys want to press that like button for me, and if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do that. That would be absolutely wonderful, and I appreciate it so much. And also to make sure we're on the same page, I'm not using double cash. I'm playing on hard. I'm playing on a regular game mode. I'm playing on a reasonably difficult map. Nothing ridiculous about this at all. And I'm not going to be using any special cash drops or anything like that, but I will be using a banana farmer because I'm lazy. So we're going to make sure that happens. Other than that, it's all about making money. So to start you guys off, we were able to, with our free dart monkey, our cheaper sub, get our farm going. A 2-0 farm. By round 10. That's pretty ridiculous. Now, we are sacrificing our ability to get a hero early on in the game, but I would argue that this extra cash flow for the rest of the game is going to be absolute insanity. I gotta go a little harder with it. Alright, so I really don't want to lose too many lives. We're on round 15 already, and I think it's about that time. Let's get Soda going. If we get Soda, we will, I think, be able to do this no lives lost. I hope. Probably. Subs in the back here. We've got some Dart Monkey doing some damage. Yeah, we got some road spikes. Perfect. So really quick, I know that this is kind of a common thing to talk about, but I'm not really thinking of this as a competition. But if you do want to make this into a competition to see if you can make more money than me, absolutely. Go for it. More power to you, man. It's a fun little challenge to kind of figure out for yourself. I'm kind of just having fun and showing off what is really possible in Bloons TD 6 if you use your economy right. So by now you might be noticing something. You might be noticing that I'm going for a very particular farm here. I'm not going for a 0-0, I'm not going for a 1-0, I'm going for 2-0 farms. Is there a reason for that? Well, kind of. I like to think that 2-0 farms are the most affordable and effective farms kind of in the game. As you go up, third tiers are better, and fourth tiers are like a smidge better. But realistically, they are not that great. So here we go. We're going to go like this. We're going to get the enhanced eyesight, and we're going to get the advanced intel here to make sure we got all the cam detection we need for a long time. But the reason why we go for the second tiers is just because they're so affordable and so easy to get, and you're always spending that money to get extra money. It really flows in faster and faster, but I'm going to start switching into a slightly different strategy because we're going to go for a popping power ridiculous strategy here, and I'm actually going to combine it with a village pretty soon to get our money really flowing here. So we're going to go for a merchant man, and what this guy's going to do is he's going to allow us to pop balloons and make us money. And he helps us pop some leads too, so that doesn't hurt at all either. Fantastic. So I think the most important thing to know about farms, just in general, is kind of the payback rule. Alright, the general rule for getting your money back from a farm is that if you don't sell it, just over 10 rounds. Okay? Each farm's going to be different. It ranges from like up to about 14 or 15 farms all the way down to I think like 9 or 8 farms if you do the rounds, excuse me. Up to 15 rounds, all the way down to about 8 rounds, depending on which farm you're using and how effectively you're using it. But generally speaking, the general rule is that think about it as about 10 rounds to pay back for itself. Alright, so for example, if you only need to beat round 80, then maybe the best thing to do is not build a farm on round 72, because you're not going to even make your money back. But for me, if I get my money back every 10 rounds, then if I build this guy on round 10, by the time I get to round 80, I made 7 times my money. You're investing your money into the farms, and you're getting it back in the form of delicious amounts of cash. Now, what's crazy about this is you can use that invested cash to make more cash in your banana farm investment, leading to even more and more and more money. It is an evolutionary process of epic proportions here, guys. And do not underestimate farms. In a lot of strategies, I usually try to keep it easy for people not to include farms, because you can do it without farms. But I highly recommend you get used to farms, because it's going to make your gameplay a lot easier, actually. You won't have to think too hard about late game, but you might have to think a little bit more about early game. So the first Moab, actually a smidge difficult, I suppose, mostly because I put Soda on the bottom for some unknown reason, ungodly reason. I don't know why I did that. Should have put Soda up. You should have switched these guys around. So there's obviously a lot of ways to make money in this game. We're talking about farms. We're talking about merchantmen. We're talking about using abilities. You know, either you're a sniper or you're a heli pilot. But I wouldn't use those guys too much. Also, druid abilities. Don't forget about them. If you put them next to a bunch of low-level farms, delicious. But I'm going to stay away from them for now because they're a little too complicated for my liking. Instead, I want to focus on something else which I think is really important for economy, which is your bottom path village. You can get monkey commerce, monkey business and monkey commerce. It's going to end up saving you money on all the towers up to 4th tier that you build. Ridiculous. And then you can also get this monkey town upgrade, which means that anybody in your range is making extra cash. Now that is extremely delicious. Alright, do not underestimate that ability right there. That is going to be great. All monkeys within the radius of the town get extra cash per balloon pop. Now what this means is that we actually want to build more things in the range of this village to pop more balloons. We're actually kind of wasting money by having a submarine back here. Kind of. A little bit. So I will mention that a lot of people will debate long and hard and sweaty, and they'll yell, and they'll get mad, and they'll get angry, and they'll get upset about things. About which farm is the best. Mostly between the top and the middle path. Like, for sure. But people even argue that the bottom path's the best. Or at least their favorite. I don't want to go into that today. I don't want to go into that. You can use whatever farm you want. As long as you're making money, you're making money. That's my opinion on the situation. But I will say that there are farms that are better than others, and they depend on your playstyle a little bit as well. Depends on if you're using Ben, or if you really like being active with your banana farms, or if you just like to be sort of a casual, let the farmer do the job kind of farmer, which is usually what I am. I let the game play itself, I let my towers do their thing, and overall that leads to a lot of money in the long run, and I'm still happy because I can still get a good defense and worry about micro and macro and all that other stuff that I need to worry about. So I want to point out really quick that the favorite trades is actually kind of a weird upgrade. It's not automatically good. It does a lot of stuff, but it's not better than a merchantman. In fact, it's actually, unless they change the pricing to cost ratio from a long time ago when I first did this math, favorite trades is a less good value than merchantman spam. So there's not very much of a point to building him, unless you plan on going for the trade empire in combination with a bunch of other Buccaneers. Money-generating Buccaneers, because this is what really gets interesting. Generates more cash per round. Increases cash earned by up to 20 other merchantmen by the number of merchantmen, and boosts all merchantmen damage. Oh, what? Now, all of that sounds absolutely ridiculous, and absolutely ridiculously awesome, and that's exactly what we're going to do right now. We started off with some farms, we got some 2-0 farms, we worked our way into affording some merchantmen, and then we went kind of hard on the merchantmen because it was a combo of both attack damage and making money, which was really perfect for what we needed. And now we're going to really kind of irk ourselves up into the freaking stratosphere right now with this trade empire. We've got more damage, and now check this out. Before this, each Buccaneer was making $220 per round. Now watch what happens when we hit the end of round 58 here. Look at the amount of money that we're going to make out of every single merchant man. This is ridiculous. And we're not even there. We're only at 8 out of 20. All right, 8 out of 20 merchant men. And here it is, $400 per merchant man. We basically doubled their money-making opportunities right here with just one single upgrade. That's awesome, dude. Let's get some jungle drums on this, and let's get a couple more merchant men. I think it's time, guys. Here's our final merchant man to make 20 merchantman ships on our team. Whoa. Well, okay, check this out. We're pretty low on money right now. Let's see how we end off. Oh! We only made $13,000 instantaneously at the end of that round. In fact, that's just enough money here to buy my elite defender. Delicious. And making 63 a breeze. So I'll be straight with you guys. We're basically undefeatable. I don't think we could actually lose a game if we spent all of our money. Unless you... I think even if you tried, unless you sucked things up with temples, maybe, and then sold them, you couldn't really lose by spending all of your money. That's how good of a job we did here. That's how much money we made, and that's how much money is possible for you guys in your games. We did this no lives lost. We did this with no cash drops. We used no insta-monkeys. We did nothing extra, and this is what is possible, and we're not even doing it a great job. We can do even more, and honestly, at this point, the best thing to do is to buy more merchant men or favorite trades. You know what? Why not? Let's do it. Let's buy all the favorite trades. Oh my god, I've got too much money that I don't even know what to do with it at this point. I'm trying to spend it all. That is, I find it difficult to spend it all by the end of the round. That's what it's like to be a rich man, by the way. You have so much money, you don't even know what to do with it, man. Just, throw it out into the wilderness. I'm surprised they don't do that. Just bury some in the woods and geocache some or something like that. I don't know, man. Give me some of that action. So we're nearing the end of round 79 right now, and round 80 is about to pop out. Check out the amount of money that we have right now. It's about $30,000. Oh, about $35,000, actually. Our farm's just produced. And we're going to see, whoa, would you look at that. We just popped out. Oh, we're up to $73,000. We can buy almost any 5th-tier towers that we want at this point. Oh, would you look at that. We can buy a Ring of Fire. Oh, look at that. We could also buy a Super Maelstrom. If you can lose with this amount of money, you're a terrible BTD6 player. We're making $920 from each one of these boats, plus our farm money, plus everything else. So I'm going to go a little further. So I want to show you guys something a little extra here. This is going to be really fancy, kind of weird, but I still kind of wanted to show it to you guys. This is a tower that I think I've probably actually used maybe once or twice, just to kind of show it off. I like that it's in the game. It's a really fun tower, but literally nobody ever uses it, ever. It makes no sense, except in weirdo situations just like this, when you're so rich that you don't know what to do with all of your money. So what we're going to do is we're going to end up overclocking our village here. That might seem completely idiotic to most people, and it would be pretty idiotic to most people. But to us, it's going to be a little less idiotic and kind of exciting, I hope. Also, we want to make sure we're spending as much money as we possibly can, so we're going to actually end up selling this, a couple farms in here, and we're going to end up getting, oh, look at this. We don't even care. We're wasting all this money. Doesn't even matter, bro. Doesn't even matter. Well, it feels bad to waste it all. All you OCD people out there are probably really upset with me right now. Guys, it's about that time. I'm really excited. We're going to do it pre-round 100. All right, so I don't even think this village actually matters all that much. This is the village that we want to use. We're going to upgrade him up to the bottom path. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get the extra range, and honestly, we could probably... Can we squeeze out any more farms here? I would love to show off this money. Ooh, dude, don't tell me we can't. We got a chance for this one, too. I think that's probably it. I really doubt it's going to suck this one up, but you never know. We can sacrifice. Sacrifice. No joke. Sacrifice all of our banana farms right here. I don't remember if it sucks up 5th tiers. It might not suck up 5th tiers. Might be a waste of money. Any which way. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which one's it not sucking up, man? I think. Let's see if this changes it. Let's see if it goes up. I want to make sure that I'm sacrificing to the best of my ability here. It did go up. It doesn't sacrifice the 5th tiers. All right, that's okay. That's okay. All right, guys, get ready for it. This is the Monkeyopolis. Absorbs all banana farms and their income, freeing up space for new monkeys. Oh, that was kind of lame. What's going on now? Oh my God! $5,600 banana crates here? Are you kidding me? This is absolute insanity over here. And guess what? Now we could just say, oh, let's build all of our 5th-year banana farms back. Oh, yeah. Rough ridiculous, dude. Now, what's sad about our Monkeyopolis right now is that each one of those crates is $5,900. And if I let it disappear, that's so much money gone. Oh, look at all the money. $6,000 per crate disappearing. How does that make you guys feel? Does it make you sad? Does it make you upset? Maybe a little bit. But check this out. Round 100 all at the same time. Instantaneous. Let's overclock them, baby. Overclock them. Let's go. Look at them all. Oh, juicy, juicy $5,600 crates, dude. Awesome. This guy's awesome, man. This guy's insane. Yeah, all right. So that's economy in a nutshell for you guys. Make sure you're paying attention to it. I'm not saying that you need to go as crazy as I did today. But what I am saying is that if you do get infinite money, or if you get more money, it's going to make the game easier. So make the game from rounds 1 to 20 a smidge more difficult. Get a farm or two, and then have an easy time in the late game. All right? Have an easy time in the late game, and I promise you're going to be a very, very happy person. But if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you press that like button for me. Make sure you subscribe, and make sure you have a super-duper delicious day.